Hey yo, you know what it is. It's me, it's your boy Scepterpan, and you're back for another one of these videos. It's Wednesday, so it's Scepterpan City. This time, Poetbeach. Yeah, man, I hope you're enjoying this video. I don't have much time to talk yet. I'll be back in a second, alright? Jesus. I love you, man. Yeah, so this is well, Poetbeach, and I'm gonna give you a rundown of some of my ideas on this. You know,
Clatu, Berata, Nictu.
Clatu, Ferrata, Nictu. Okay.
exactly that. So yeah, my idea for this neighborhood is kind of it's a servicing area for well, you know, Kingsburgh University as well as the Imperial Court. So it's kind of a semi-tourist trap with some hotel locations, and well, it tries to use the beach that it has in the little bay or the basin, if you will, and its fullest potential. It also has a pretty nifty highway connection with the added one that I put in. It's actually the traffic's really low now, and I think by and large it's working really well. The area is supposed to be this kind of a mix between more, well, just actual cityscapes instead of the townscapes or the medieval townscapes that I've been doing up to now. By and large, in the past episodes that you've probably seen, if you've seen them, you know. So yeah, I was kind of breaking away from that just so it's not overbearing. Plus, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, at least to me, to have the area around the actual university to still be as medieval as the rest of the towns. Wouldn't seem very likely to me. So on this hillside, I thought this was a very striking neighborhood because it kind of breaks away from all the other parts of the city that I've built up to now. I think it has its very own ambiance, and it's very, I don't know, it has something to it. It's just an atmosphere to it, which is, I really dig. It's very calming. This entire area feels sort of sleepy almost, kind of like I am most of the days that I live. So yeah, that's something I liked a lot, and honestly, even though it's a highly populated area by and large, it's actually not that bad when it comes down to the amount of traffic that's going on, and in general, most of the places are rather, I wouldn't want to say deserted, but they're very calm and peaceful. So that's it's pretty nice. So it doesn't really quite feel like a big city as Scepterpan City would be later on. And I really hope to make a distinction between this and that, by the time we get there, of course. Here I'm laying down the foundation for the actual university. Going to have a little park with walkways and just to keep in tune with nature, because most of the other areas have been built up pretty much. And this is, of course, a way to add more greenery and scenery to the areas, as well as because, well, look at the area itself. It has some prime location, It's pretty nice stuff in there. Waterfalls galore, hillsides, little bay basin that I talked about before. It's pretty good. Here I'm laying down another network of tunnels for the subway system. This was an absolute nightmare to do. I don't know exactly why it didn't fit as many times. I mean, I tried a lot to get this to work right. I must have been fiddling with this thing for at least a minute or 5 or so. That was pretty annoying, but it works in the end. Problem is the train stations, nobody's actually using them, so I'm thinking about getting rid of them, or at least putting them on shutdown until there's an actual demand for it. So because my balance is usually completely in the red because of the train stations almost nobody's using, and the metro lines and the subways, vice versa, and they're the same thing really. Synonyms, that's how they work. Yeah, so everybody uses that, so there's not much point. Again, to address the need of new graveyards, because I don't really quite like the idea of just putting down crematoriums. I like to give people options, and as such I created another island, which I think it's very serene because it's away from the cityscapes again. It's away from the towns, and it has this little place in the Aorta Lake, which is just, I don't know, it's, again, ambiance is something that I really try to go for, so I just imagine myself walking along this street, which is quite macabre reasoning, of course, but there's it's breaking away from society a little bit, and I thought that was pretty nifty. Sorry for this video, it's a little short than usual. I'm pretty busy. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. This has been Poetbeach, and I love you.
can see the tide lights in your eyes, and though the night air fills my lungs with sorrow, I can feel the pale lights hypnotize. See the cats out in the cornfield. I can see their eyes reflect the light, and as I conjure your house in the darkness, I can feel the pale lights hypnotize. Sleep is still yet to come. I can only last so long. Sleep, you cut my life in two. Sleep, you cut my life in two. I can see the moon drift through the shadow. I can see the tide lights in your eyes. Sleep is still yet to come. I can only last so long. Sleep, you cut my life in two. Sleep, you cut my life in two.
Yeah, my children. That's been children. That's kind of a weird nomer. Anyway, that's been another episode of Poetbeach. I'm gonna close off with this beautiful shot here. Ooh, so pretty. And I hope you have liked the serene neighborhood of Poetbeach, a district for writers, inspirers, people who love to orate, people who are at home with their diction and their rhetoricians, and all of that good stuff. And I hope to see you next week. When we start putting down some more stuff. I love you, man. Stay true. Stay true to yourself. Happy New Year, motherfucker. I mean, friend. Lovely, lovely friend. Okay, this is going on too long. Goodbye. See you next Wednesday.